What's up, Pryority Mail family? How y'all feeling about those New Year's resolutions? Are you still sticking with them? Or have you had what we see here, a resolution relapse? Let's talk about it, y'all. New Year's resolutions are so easy to make, and we make tons of them, but they are almost impossible to keep. That's why I stopped making them years ago. I don't do that anymore. I resolved to be better than I was the year before and remain intentional on whatever I was consistently doing. So a little over 6 weeks ago, we welcomed in 2025, and a lot of us had these somewhere in our eyesight on a daily basis. And we had all good intentions of doing everything that we put on this. But it didn't last. National Quitter's Day was January the 10th of this year. And shortly after that, you know what happened. Based on a study published by the New York-based national market research company Drive Research, 23% of adults quit their New Year's resolutions by Quitter's Day. That was January the 10th. This metric goes up to 43% by the end of January. The study also found that 92% of adults will not follow through on that resolution. Okay, and we are 5 weeks and 3 days from National Quitter's Day, and I would imagine that, it's a high percentage of people that are not sticking to it, because I've been there, done that. This study, which again looks at the year prior, 2024, but it shows things that are consistent. This happens every year. Only 9% of Americans kept their resolutions throughout the year. Most people drop off on a Friday, which is again National Quitter's Day, and 3 in 10 Americans made a resolution in 2024. So I don't know what the numbers are for this year. We'll probably see this next year, but I imagine the numbers are very similar. Okay, here's a list of reasons why we quit the resolution. I encourage you to stop and take a look at this list, but most of us know this list because hell, I've done everything on here. Don't set realistic goals. I'm not very specific. I'm motivated, but I'm not really motivated. I don't have habits or routines, or I don't give it enough time to become a habit or routine. Your support system ain't what you think it is. You overwhelmed because it's too much change at one time, and you never have enough time. Am I the only one? However, I will say, if you want to keep your resolution, here are some things you can consider. You can pause and look, but be picky, plan, set specific goals. Don't take on too much. Try something you think you can do, identify accountability partners, and give your resolution time to become a habit. When it becomes a habit, you can keep up with it. But until it becomes a habit, you're not going to stay with this. So give it time, y'all. Because we started 2025 with all good intentions. Gyms were empty in December, packed in January, and slowly fading in February. And unfortunately, a lot of us have relapsed back to here. Now we know most people have already quit their resolutions. So if you are still showing up, I salute you, hats off to you, because you have already won. And I want to encourage you to stay the course, because success doesn't come from what you do occasionally. It comes from what you do consistently. And I want you to be consistent and intentional in all you do this year. And I know you will get the results that you desire. Stay tuned for the next one, y'all. Peace and blessings.